to be trying to establish your island expo, getting the second expansion up, like.
My goal is to, like right here, I'm finding bears that are away from his heroes, thus 2 free kills right here. But my goal is to, yeah, do this, find stray units, get experience off them, kill buildings, just try to keep making them run around chasing me, just so I can get my expos up, get my gold flowing, and then beat them afterwards.
And of course, with level 2 Unholy Aura, that's not an unfeasible task. Of course, these the Gargs just get obliterated anytime that the elf heroes show up. Oh, and Elfie dropped his Demon Hunter there. What happened? Do you not have a TP, or did you run out of potions? Yeah, that's,
well, he did have an invulnerability right here, but
it might have been on cooldown. Right before he got staffed, his last one ran out.
Our forces are under attack.
I think we can say that was pretty much a product of the Undead.
Maybe, and then I'm gonna...
Hero levels catching up to the Night Elves. Oh,
I get a lucky panda kill right there.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're behind me, Ices. What time are you at?
Yeah, it's kind of laggy. It's kind of laggy. I'm at 28:03.
I'm at 28:30 basically. I'm at 28:30 right now. You're just sapping the expo. Just sappered down the expo. Yeah.
Alright, I'm there.
Okay, cool. 28, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Demon Hunter got Tavern Res, I believe. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, now you're running away. At this point in the game, notice how he's not really like you really don't have to worry too much about Dryads. I mean, Dryads are so wimpy that there's absolutely nothing they can do to the Undead heroes. And their damage output it's decent enough, but the Frosties even don't really have to worry too much about them. It really is, at this point, Hero Arena, and that's kind of how Undead vs. Elf turns out a lot of times in late game, especially when they go Demon Hunter first. And Elf player, of course, being smart, checking for the Undead expansions. Does he know about your island one? I'm pretty sure he revealed at the lab.
Yeah, he pretty much has to. It's just smart for him to know, because I'm still making stuff, getting items. He pretty much has to know them.
And since he just afforded to sapper down his expo there, once again, just an interesting note, he does not have Nature's Blessing, so you actually didn't need your Gargs there. And I don't know if you noticed, but he actually picked off your shade with your own sappers, which kind of sucked.
Yeah, I did see that. No, it was pretty stupid.
Oh, the one thing I think that is hurting you, well, not really too bad, but it would be really nice, is since you lost your main earlier, you do not have 3 attack tech on the gargoyles, which kind of sucks. And I think you get, you get an armor upgrade in a little while, probably just to compensate for your shrinkage of damage output, not that other thing. And one thing I think it's really easy to do
It'd be a sad day if I had a lot of shrinkage.
One thing that's easy to do is to lose kind of like interest in making your shades keep going around, which don't do that. It's really important. If you're really lazy, what you can do to what's a really cool trick to keep your shades going is just take the shade somewhere, and then click Patrol and Shift click to like however many spots, and then bring your Patrol and like in the end click it back to where you originally were, and then the shade will basically just do laps in the order that you clicked it, which is really cool. And of course, one really awesome thing you can do is you can actually block. This is a real nuisance for the Night Elf, although it'll probably get your shade killed pretty quick. You can block the Tree of Life from rooting if you have a shade or right the hell up next to it. Like, move it directly, like, touching the tree, and he can't root that. Oh, notice, as opposed to Ice's godly ring of protection, this son of a bitch got a Staff of Silence, little lucky. What a ridiculous item. Like, what if you got two, like, Staffs of Silence and you had a Dark Ranger? It's triple silence. You can permanently silence an entire army, hands down. That's obscene. That's ridiculous. Ices, since we have a bit of time here, since nobody's really doing anything, I want to talk a little bit about the 2 Frostworm deal.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Dredrick earlier about this. You really don't want to get 2 Frostworms. This is before I thought that 2 Frostworms are really awesome. You really just need 1. It's pretty much there for the slowing effect and to hurt bears. 2 is pretty much just a waste of resources. They get focused down more. You have less items. Just 1 Frostworm is 1 heal scroll and like a scroll of protection if you wanted it. I mean, in this type of game, the 2 Frostworms doesn't matter because I'm being pretty much a pussy and just running around. But generally, you only want 1 Frostworm, and that's pretty much it. The best army, in my opinion, versus an elf player is 1 worm, tri-hero or whatever, 12 Gargs, 2 bombs, and 5 wagons. Pretty much, ghouls late game suck because the Breath of Fire is pretty much going to kill them in 1 shot. Yeah, pretty much, if you have that army, you shouldn't lose unless he's massing Chippo, and you should never see Chippo in a solo game.
And I'd just like to, real quick, apologize to our listeners for the usage of the word pussy, and inform them that WCReplays.com is in fact aware that the politically correct term is gaying it up. Now on to other news. I think Ices uses wagons quite a bit more than other people. Especially, most people won't use wagons unless they're really massing up the A-bombs, which is pretty much a mistake, I would say, because you can use wagons more than that, guys. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, if you're smart with it, then you might be afraid that he's gonna like run through your army and kill him. But I mean, if you've got good enough positioning, then you can excuse me. You can really make him pay for trying to do that. Like, I mean, imagine if you just have like 2 free volleys on his whole army while he's running through, just trying to get to the wagons in time. Like that sucks for him, and it's good for you.
Yeah, I'd like to comment on that. It's pretty much if he goes straight for your wagons, it's pretty much just pick your poison there. If he goes at your wagons that are raping his dryads, if he does that, then all my Gargs are going to kill his dryads. My Gargs are not going to die because he's probably going to Breath of Fire the wagons too. But then again, if he doesn't do anything about the wagons, then they're just going to decimate the army while my Gargs take most of the brunt of the damage, which I have heal scrolls for. So it's a win-win situation for me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to remind you all that Dredrick is in fact a dumbass, and right now his microphone is currently muted, but he has absolutely no idea. Please excuse the absolute stupidity and wait just a moment longer for Ices to inform Dredrick how fucking stupid he is. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.
So Dredrick, if you're saying anything, and I cannot hear you at this point in time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you. I have to play with the mute button here, but... well, I feel like an idiot. So, I was talking about wagons, saying that, I feel stupid. No, to beat Garg Wagon with any sort of Dryad base for his army, the Night Elf is, first of all, he's fucking crazy for trying, but, But he's gonna. A smart elf player will try to do a lot of cute tricks, particularly with the panda.